currently abseiling off Footscray Road, blocking 6 lanes of traffic on a Blockade Australia protesting on the Port of Melbourne, the largest container port on this continent. I'm taking action on Boonwurrung and Wurundjeri country and acknowledge that sovereignty was never ceded. Yeah, I'm currently abseiling above the Maribyrnong River, which is the largest in and out road to the largest terminal of the Port of Melbourne, Crude Island. 6 lanes of traffic going both ways, blocks almost all trucks going in and out of the Port of Melbourne.
Blockade Australia is super important in showing people that we need to disrupt to stop the system, and that taking powerful action is important.
The project that we call Australia is an extractive and exploitative system that is currently destroying the planet and causing the climate crisis. The government and the institutions and the big corporations are working together for profit and do not care about taking action on the climate crisis, which is currently threatening all species and human life and non-human life on this earth. You can't demand anything from a system that is never going to change. The system won't listen because it's driven by profit. I have a banner below me that says you can't demand anything from the system because you can't, and the only way to take effective change is by taking direct action and putting a halt to the system itself. I decided to take this action today because the climate crisis is scary, and it's something that I've known since I was very little, and it wasn't something that I was I was always pretty aware, taught in school about global warming, and there was always on the news that the governments were going to create the change, that they were going to bring in a new policy that was going to be effective, and that never seemed to come to anything. I started, doing activism and striking from school and asking the government to create the change, and I never saw that come to anything either. I organised something with 200,000 people at it, the largest climate mobilisation in Australia's history, demanded the government to take effective action on climate change, and nothing happened. I know that you can't demand change from a system that is only driven by profit, because I have tried to demand from the system before, and I know it hasn't worked. Feels big and feels scary. It definitely is big and scary. Had many nerves before this action, but it is very empowering to sit here and know that I have just halted the system for a moment, and I'm doing it alongside a coordinated mobilisation to stop the coordinated destruction that is happening. We need to see these massive industries stopped if we're ever going to see a solution to the climate crisis, and if we're ever going to see the mass destruction that we currently see now stopping. And so by stopping that myself today, I am creating the change that we want to see.
Yeah, there are going to be so many ways that everyone can get involved in taking frontline direct action and putting a halt in the system and creating the change that you want to see. It's such an empowering feeling.
The police are talking to me. I think they're about to send someone down to come and try and get me off this road and stop blocking Footscray Road and all 6 lanes of traffic in and out. Okay, I think the police are coming down now and are going to... Hi. So I might say goodbye, but thank you everyone for watching.
What I want to see is other people coming and taking part in this action, taking part on being on the front line, disrupting and halting the system, halting the economic bottlenecks that will put stress on the system, and for us to do that together with more people again and again.